I ask Secretary of Ministry of Tourism and Civil Aviation, Mohan Krishna Sapkota, to give his speech, please.
Thank you. Namaste. Chief Guest, Honorable Bhanubhakta Dhakal, Minister of Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs, ex-MP, respected Shekhar Koirala, also leader of Nepal Congress, Excellency Ambassador and dignitaries, National Program Convener of Visit 2020, Mr. Suraj Vaidya, NRNA General Secretary and other dignitaries, Mr. Under the Consul General Mr. Paolo, Madam Ivana, Italian Travel Trade Agent Association, NRN colleagues, Nepali communities, diasporas, business personalities from Italy, friends from media, ladies and gentlemen, namaste from Nepal. I think previous speaker has spoken and highlighted many issues, so I'm not going to repeat all the things. Nepal is now entered into the age of stability after a long time, and now our agenda is economic development. In this context, Government of Nepal has soft-launched Visit 2020 program to cater 2 million tourists in Nepal. Tourism in Nepal is one of the potential sector, and business can be established easily in this sector. By tourism, we can generate more jobs, create income in local level, and really brings equality among the Nepalese people in rural areas. So tourism can open the new avenues of development in the local level by establishing small entrepreneurs and by making linkages between product sector, industry sector, and tourism market. For this, Government of Nepal has started some infrastructure building works. Infrastructure in Nepal is, we are building infrastructure in very speed. I mean, it is one of the focus area. For example, beautification of airport. We are constructing new airport in Bhairabad, that is Gautam Buddha Airport. It was highlighted in previous highlights by our previous speaker, and it will be completed by December 2019. Likely, Pokhara Airport will be completed by 2021, and new airport, industrial airport, will be constructed within 5 years in Nizhgard. And similarly, we have emphasized and quality improvement, and we are ready to cater high-value tourists, as it was presented by Madam Srijana. In this regard, for media person and business people, I'd like to request to invest in Nepal in tourism sector, because tourism is one of the most potential area in Nepal. You can invest, you can send tourists, and tourists can be tourism entrepreneur in Nepal. They can invest infrastructure like roads, airports, and hotels. In airlines, we have open economy and open sky policy. Any tourists or foreigners can invest in Nepal, in airlines, in casinos, and we welcome investment as well as technology, knowledge transfer. Foreign investment can establish industry, can earn profit, and can take money back to home. So I would like to appeal not to send more tourists in Nepal, also to send to come foreign friends in Nepal as entrepreneurs to establish industry. And about tourism safety and security, our government priority is in high level. We prioritize safety policy for tourists and mountaineers. We have such a sustainable tourism policy. As it was highlighted before, we have 45% total land covered by forest. Among that, 23% area is reserve area. There are wildlife parks or protected area, and which are mainly managed by local community, especially by women leader in rural area. And we have launched environment cleanliness program. Last summer, Mount Everest was cleaned by local by PPP model. I mean government with partnering local consumers community. That is Himalayan cleanup program, and we have focused mountain guides and trekking guides to encourage to safeguard the mountaineers and trekkers. And we have a efficient search and rescue system. If anything happens in trekking or travel route, immediately we can send helicopter. We have provision of tourism police. There are CCTV installed in many areas, and installing in other areas also. And we have one efficient system that is called Trekkers Information Management System. And if any trekkers want to go in a rural or village area, this should be registered in that system, and we can easily find out if anything happens. And we have efficient communication system. We have telephone covered area are in many places. Many places are covered by telephone, and other communication shares are also encouraged to take while going to the trekking. And we have weather forecast system also. So regarding all the things, government, we are giving priority from the government to provide safety for tourists and other person. So Nepal is one of the most safe zones, and it is one of the most beautiful land, like the piece of the heaven. So I would like to request you to come Nepal, to send more people in Nepal, so that Nepal can start new era of economic development. Thank you for your kind cooperation.
Now it's, I would like to request to Chief Guest, Honorable Minister Banu Bhakta Dakal, to give his speech, please. Thank you.
कार्यक्रम सञ्चालक मित्र पाउलजी, यस कार्यक्रममा उपस्थित रहनुभएका विशिष्ट अतिथि पूर्व माननीय नेपाली कांग्रेसका केन्द्रीय नेता दाइ शेखर कोइराला, नेपाल सरकारका सचिवजी, महामहिम राजदूतहरू र यो भिजिट 2020 का संयोजक सुरज वैद्यजी, गैर आवासीय नेपाली सङ्घका अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय, क्षेत्रीय र राष्ट्रिय स्तरका सम्पूर्ण नेता साथीहरू, यो कार्यक्रममा उपस्थित रहनुभएका नेपालीहरूलाई माया गर्ने सम्पूर्ण इटाली मित्रहरू र सम्पूर्ण दाजुभाइ दिदीबहिनीहरू, यहाँहरू सबैलाई म हार्दिक अभिवादन नमस्कार गर्न चाहन्छु। कार्यक्रम धेरै राम्रो आयोजना गर्नुभएको छ। आयोजक मित्रहरूलाई म हार्दिक धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु कि यो गैर आवासीय नेपालीहरूको युरोप स्तरको क्षेत्रीय बैठक त्यसको संयोजनमा आयोजना भएको यो कार्यक्रममा मूलतः दुईटा कार्यक्रमलाई महत्त्व दिएर एउटा पर्यटन वर्षको कार्यक्रम जसको संयोजकलाई नै यहाँ ल्याएर कार्यक्रमहरू गर्नुभएको छ, वृत्तचित्र देखाएर कार्यक्रमको विविध आयामको बारेमा पनि सुरजजीले पनि र हाम्रो राणाजीले पनि यहाँ धेरै कुराहरू राखिसक्नु भएको छ र यो क्षेत्रका राष्ट्रका हाम्रा प्रतिनिधिहरू महामहिम राजदूतज्यूहरूलाई पनि यहाँ बोलाएर अहिलेको स्थितिको बारेमा नीति निर्माण गर्ने तहमा भइराखेका कुराहरू भन्दा पनि ग्राउन्ड रियालिटीमा के कसरी ती कुराहरू प्रतिबिम्बित भएका छन्, लागू गर्ने सन्दर्भमा अझ हामीले के कुरालाई जोड गर्न सक्दा ती प्रभावकारी हुन सक्छन्। हामीले बनाएका योजनाहरू नारामा मात्रै सीमित नरहन् र ती काममा रूपान्तरित हुनका लागि परेका अप्ठ्याराहरूको बारेमा उहाँहरूका सुझावले पनि मलाई लाग्छ यो कार्यक्रमलाई अझ समृद्ध बनाउनको निम्ति सहयोग पुग्नेछ भन्ने विश्वास मैले लिएको छु। अरू हाम्रा कार्यक्रमका एजेन्डाहरू कार्यक्रमहरू निर्धारितै छन्, ती विषयमा हामी धेरै छलफल गर्ने नै छौँ। प्रमुख अतिथि भएको हुनाले साथीहरूले यो कार्यक्रममा पनि थोरै शब्द राख्ने अवसर दिनुभयो। आयोजक मित्रहरूलाई म धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु। मैले धेरै लामो भन्नु छैन यो विषयमा। हाम्रो नेपाल विभिन्न विषयले विविधतायुक्त छ। धार्मिक हिसाबले, संस्कृति र संस्कारको हिसाबले, भूगोलको हिसाबले पनि हाम्रोमा विविधता छ। 1 घन्टाको दूरीमा हामी एकदमै गर्मी भएको ठाउँमा पनि पुग्न सक्छौँ र 1 घन्टाको ड्राइभमा हामी गइयो भने चिसो ठाउँमा पनि हामी पुग्न सक्छौँ। यो विशेषता भएका सायद विरलै मुलुकहरूमा यस्तो खालको भौगोलिक सुगमता छ कि जहाँ हिमाल पहाड तराईको संयोजन हाम्रो मुलुकमा रहेको छ। प्राणीहरूदेखि लिएर वनस्पतिसम्म हाम्रो देशमा आफ्नै खालका मौलिक पहिचान राख्ने खालका प्रवृत्तिहरू पनि हामीसँग छन्। यी सबै कुराहरूलाई उजागर गर्न र नयाँ ढङ्गले अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय क्षेत्रमा रहनुभएका साथीहरूको ऐक्यबद्धता जनाउनको निम्ति जुन पहल आरम्भ भएको छ, यसले पनि एउटा सार्थक सफलता प्राप्त गर्नेछ भन्ने मैले ठानेको छु। नेपाल हिजो बुद्धको देश भनेर पनि चिनिन्थ्यो, शान्तिको अनुयायी देश भनेर पनि नेपाल चिनिने गरेको छ। अहिले पछिल्लो पटक आउँदा हाम्रो मुलुकमा सशस्त्र द्वन्द्व भयो। द्वन्द्वको व्यवस्थापन पनि हामीले नेपालको मौलिकतामा आधारित रहेर नै गर्यौँ र अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय जगतलाई हामीले एउटा राम्रो दृष्टान्त, बुद्धका सन्तानहरू, बुद्धका अनुयायी भएको हुनाले द्वन्द्वलाई शान्तिमा रूपान्तरण गर्नका निम्ति पनि नेपालीहरू योग्य छन् र त्यो आफ्नै मौलिकताका आधारमा यिनीहरूले यो समस्याको समाधान गरेका छन् भनेर झगडाको व्यवस्थापन गर्ने विषयमा पनि हामीले अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय क्षेत्रलाई एउटा नयाँ आयाम नेपालको तर्फबाट दिन सकेका छौँ। मलाई लाग्छ शान्तिका निम्ति यो पछिल्लो पटक हामीले गरेको यो प्रयत्नमा नेपालमा रहेका सबै राजनैतिक दलहरू, व्यक्तिहरू, समुदाय, संस्थाहरू सबै एकताबद्ध भएर नै हामीले यी उपलब्धिहरू प्राप्त गरेका छौँ। परिवर्तन पछि नयाँ नेपाल निर्माण गर्ने सन्दर्भमा सङ्क्रमणकालीन अवस्थालाई व्यवस्थापन गर्दै सुखी नेपाली, समृद्ध नेपाल बनाउने जुन राष्ट्रको एउटा लक्ष्य छ त्यो प्राप्ति गर्ने सन्दर्भमा नेपालभित्र रहेर, नेपाल बाहिर रहेर, जुनसुकै ठाउँमा भएका नेपालीहरू हामी यो मूल कर्मलाई पूर्णता बनाउने कुरामा आफ्ना आफ्ना ठाउँबाट लाग्नेछौँ र मूलत नेपालीहरूको नेतृत्व गैर आवासीय नेपाली सङ्घले पनि गर्ने नै छ। त्यसको संयोजनको निम्ति त राष्ट्रका प्रतिनिधिहरूलाई त्यति धेरै गुहारिरहनु पर्ला मलाई यस्तो लाग्दैन। तर इतिहास भएका, राष्ट्रसँग लामो सम्बन्ध पनि भएका, भूगोलको हिसाबले अलि टाढा रहेका, तर हामीले राष्ट्रको तर्फबाट राष्ट्रमा र यो युरोपमा रहेका जनताको बीचमा पनि हाम्रा अभियानहरूलाई बुझाउने, पहल गर्ने कुरामा चाहिँ हाम्रा राज्यका निकायहरू र हाम्रो उपस्थितिले त्यसलाई प्रेरित गर्न सकोस्। त्यो प्रेरित गर्ने कुरामा रहेका कमीहरू, अप्ठ्याराहरू हामीले समाधान गर्ने खालको सन्दर्भमा हामी जो नेपालबाट अहिले यहाँ प्रतिनिधित्व गरेर आएका छौँ, तपाईहरुका कुरा हामीले पनि सुनेका छौँ, भोलि पर्सि 2 दिनसम्म पनि सुन्ने नै छौँ। त्यसपछि ती कुराहरूलाई समेत सृजनात्मक ढङ्गले कसरी लागू गर्न सकिन्छ त्यसको बारेमा पनि एउटा समुचित दृष्टिकोण बनाएर यो अभियानलाई पूर्ण बनाउने सन्दर्भमा हामी सबै राष्ट्र एक ठाउँमा नै छ। राष्ट्र एक ठाउँमा भएको यो अभियानलाई पूर्णता दिने क्रममा यहाँहरूलाई सफलता मिलोस् र यो कार्यक्रमको आयोजना गरेर यति धेरै हाम्रा शुभचिन्तक, इटाली मित्रहरू जसले हाम्रो यो अभियानलाई यहाँ उपस्थित भएर पनि ऐक्यबद्धता जनाउनु भएको छ, हामीलाई प्रेरणा दिनुभएको छ। अझ नेपालको बारेमा नेपाली भन्दा पनि अझ राम्रो गरी पाउलजीले जुन सुरुमा नेपालको बारेमा, त्यहाँको विशेषताको बारेमा जे कुरा बताइदिनु भएको छ, यसरी बताउने साथी भेट्दा हामीले हाम्रै परिवारको साथी भेटे जस्तै अनुभूत गरेका छौँ र उहाँहरू सबैको शुभेच्छालाई हामी सबैले मिलेर लिन सकौँ। यसैमा हामी सबैको भलो हुनेछ। राष्ट्रका लागि हामीले टाढा रहेर पनि गर्ने सहयोग हामीले गर्न सक्नेछौँ र यो कार्यको पूर्ण सफलताको म सम्पूर्ण नेपाली टिमको तर्फबाट यहाँहरू सबैलाई शुभकामना दिँदै बोल्न दिनुभएकोमा धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद दिँदै आफ्नो भनाइ अन्त्य गर्छु। धन्यवाद, नमस्कार।
Mrs. Sapila will now give you update progress of what stage is the reconstruction.
Distinguished guests, friends of Nepal, and our host, Mr. Paulo, Honorable Minister, Member of Parliament, former Member of Parliament, Your Excellencies, Coordinator of Visit Nepal 2020, President of Han, NRNA ICC President, my colleagues and friends, ladies and gentlemen. So actually, this is a Visit Nepal 2020 promotion program, but I just want to start with a very small thing. Whenever I start the presentation of Visit Nepal 2020, I just say like that God created the world. But before creating the world, he wanted to make a small model. And the model was Nepal. Actually, only being 0.1%, as I say, but Mr. Suraj Baide, he said 0.003% of the world. He just took like a little bit brick, and from where he created the model, from the highest mountain of 8,000 kilometers to the sea level, where you can reach from the highest 8,000 kilometers to the sea level within 250 kilometers, and even less, 180 kilometers. And after that, not only that, you come from up to down, and you face all the weather climates and climate conditions, from continental, subcontinental, and tropical weather conditions. So it was just starting. So please come to Nepal and visit and see for yourself what we have to offer you. So actually I'm here not only to promote Nepal, but to give the small update of our Laprak village, and to thank you, especially to thank all the Italian friends who have contributed for this project. Thank you very, very much. Thank you once again. So I'll start from 25th April 2015. the black day in Nepal's history. The day when the earthquake happened, I was just in the phone, and from the other side of the phone, I heard that the earthquake is there, and I thought, so what? We experience earthquake now and then, but I never realized that it was such a big earthquake, almost 8 scale Richter. So that day became the worst day in the history of Nepal. And on that day, NRNA directly started to collect fund and loans and contributions. Not only that, we call, under the leadership of our former president, Dr. Ses Ghale, he formed a committee. And after that, we started calling all the volunteers. Around 600 volunteers came to Nepal to do the relief work, and we organized a lot of health camps too. But that was the least part of it. The biggest part of it was the contribution and the donations we received from NRNs and Friends of Nepal. And Italy being one of the most important part, definitely we want to update what is going on and what we did with this fund. With this fund, we almost collected $4 million in this time period. From that fund, around 800,000 was contributed in the relief work. We went to 15 districts, most effective areas, starting distributing relief materials and as well doing the medical camps. But with the rest, that was the first phase. And with the left fund, there was a question, what should we do? More than 500 people were homeless. A lot of them lost their homes completely. Some villages were destroyed completely. So, of course, that was the only solution. We should build houses for them, at least how much we can. So the negotiation started. And here is the project that was Laprak Model Settlement Development Project. Yeah. So after the earthquake, I'll just go through it very shortly. It was affected, 35 districts was affected, and 1,500 villages. Damages of $6.5 billion worth of public and private properties. More than 500,000 houses destroyed. Death toll close to 9,000 and even more. Aftershock felt over 400. But there is something missing, that is the schools. The children, they couldn't go to school because more than 3,000 schools were destroyed as well. So, as I told you, NRN came to the second phase. And what should we have done? Of course, without the help of the government and without the permission of the government, we couldn't do anything. So the first thing was to negotiate with government, get the space where we could build the village for the earthquake victims. And in the presence of our Honorable President Vidya Bhandari, a tripartite agreement was signed in between Ministry of Urban Development, National Reconstruction Authority, and NRNA just after 1 year after the earthquake. So government of Nepal provided 18.32 hectare of land for the settlement for Gupsi Pakha in Laprak. What is Gupsi Pakha? Actually, it is the epicenter. It is in between Barpak and Laprak, where was the main epicenter, and from where the whole village was completely destroyed. There, it was the place where we started building our model village. So you can see our Honorable President and the signature of the agreement, and our former president, NRNA former president, Dr. Ses Ghale. So this is the place how it looked before we started constructing. People were just staying there without any facilities, just running away from their broken house and destroyed houses. This is the topographical mapping of Gupsi Pakha. A consultation with the beneficiaries and representatives were done time after time. These are the people of that village, Laprak village. So you can just see our consultation, our talking, and our meeting with the people and the authorities. And after that, a geological team from National Reconstruction Authority went to that Gupsi Pakha to give us the approval for construction. So we received the approval on 15th November 2016. You can endorsed by the steering committee of NRNA and under the chairmanship of Prime Minister, and plan for building 573 houses in Gupsipakha was approved. So foundation laying of the Laprak model village. Former PM Pushpa Kamal Dahal laid the foundation of model village on 7th October 2016 at Gupsipakha. This is few of the slides of that day where after we laid the stones, on 28th January 2016, NRNA IPP, former president, ex-army chief, National Reconstruction Authority CEO, they met with the beneficiaries to discuss what they really want. So after all the consultations and after all the work, proposed project and a master plan was developed. So this is the detailed master plan, and it shows detailed layout of each house, individual house. So the total area is 18.32 hectares, which I will not go in details. So it's just that was 573 houses were supposed to build in this land. So before entering in Laprak village itself, let me just explain you a few things. Laprak is situated almost above, around 2,800 meters above the sea level. The off-road drive is about 6 to 7 hours from Barakilo, that is the point where till that point the beach road is there, and after that you have to go off-road, and that is in Gorkha district. And if you come from Kathmandu to Barpak village, that is almost about 12 to 13 hours drive. The weather changes 5 times a day, and that's very, very important, because when you get up in the morning, the beautiful Himalayas is in front of you. And then it starts, the weather starts changing, sometimes it starts raining, and then again storm, thunder, so on and so on. And every day, 5 times the weather changes, and it's a very terrible condition for construction. So now we are entering the Laprak Model Village Settlement Development Project. So there are some slides. This was the first slides when we started working, and I'll just go through so that we are in fast. So this is the site preparatory work which we started. Site for project office and quarter for staffs. This was the first residential building. Now it's used as a canteen for the staffs and the laborers. So these are the first SPE machine was installed there. So why we installed the machine? It produces bricks, and it was not possible for us to bring bricks from Kathmandu or even from Gorkha up there, because if we used to bring the bricks, it would have broken on the way. So we had only the possibility to produce the bricks over there only. Solar panel installed. So this is the road. We had to bring each and everything from down, from heavy duty, water pumps, everything was supposed to bring up. So this is tender call. So you can see the first brick produced in Laprak village, which is used for the construction of the buildings. So this is the locals engaged in making the bricks. These are the bricks. We are especially focused on the bricks because it's very, very essential. So this is digging of the foundation. And here we start the progress. So construction of house, you see, the bricks are used, what we produce over there only. And it's really, due to the weather, it doesn't get dried up so easily, because the weather changes so often over there. So here are the construction of attic floor. And here I want to say one more thing. Nepal Army had been supporting us very much, and we really want to thank Nepal Army. Without their help, we could have not been able to build anything more. So this is the progress. For the trust, we couldn't do it up over there, so we had to hire a special warehouse in Chepetar, where we used to construct all the steel pole truss. And you can see where it is used. So we have to really thank, also we had a lot of international volunteers, and we really have to thank them for coming there and joining. So these are the from visits from executives and experts, and this is our president, newly appointed, this president, Pawan Bhatta, coming there as NCC president, addressing the workers over there, and now construction going on. So you can see the Himalaya directly over there. It's a beautiful view of Himalayas from the village. So now it's almost we are completing it. So there, it's the last phase. The workers are painting the houses, and now the toilet construction are going on with the help of the villagers themselves. So this is the toilet, and now the villagers have started already landscaping their houses themselves. So we have few problems over there. Except the houses, we have the infrastructure development problems. And one of them is water supply. Because there is no water, we are above 2,800 meters above the sea level. So we have to bring water 15 kilometers from the Himalayas itself. And so Care Nepal is building tanks which can provide water for the villagers. And a health post is built by UNICEF, which is just inside the settlement itself. Here are the technical teams which visited, a reconstruction team which visited Laprak model village to check if everything is going all right or not. And recently they have gone because they have to hand over the project, so they are there for the inspection. And see, you can see it, that these are the problems and the obstacles which the government of Nepal has to, we are building the houses. NRNA is building the houses, but the infrastructure development is being done by the government, and there are still some problems left with the infrastructure development, just problems such as drainage and so on. So challenges, of course, I think I have told a lot of challenges, and some of them are, of course, you can see the road, how we travel over there. And this is winter in Laprak. Maybe you cannot imagine how the snow falls over there in Laprak, so you can see few views of winter in Laprak. So these are the conditions how we have to work over there. And in the end, I like to thank our technical team who are there, some of them from the first day, over there for last 3 years in such conditions and making this house for the earthquake victims. So you can see, this is the village where the people are staying now. It's 800 meters below the settlement. So you can see how they are, in which condition they are living. And now they are going to shift. So this is the Laprak model village settlement now. This is a winter view, and I'll come in detail. So this is how it looks. From each and every house, you can have the mountain view. And in the end, I would like to add that this is not only a village which we made, but a tourist destination as itself. In Nepal, the tea houses are very much developed. And so this Laprak village lies directly on the trekking route. So all of you who have contributed and helped make this house are welcome to the Laprak village. And the Laprakis, they are waiting for you to welcome you and thank you them personally. And from NRNA, I would like to thank you for your contributions once again. Thank you a lot. And I would like to all my NRN friends to give them a very, very big hand and thank them as whole. And there is our little Lapraki girl who would also like to thank you. Thank you so much.
Chief guest, Excellency Ministers, Honorable Ministers, Excellencies, Ambassadors, all dignitaries from NRNs, colleagues, and ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Sorry for late. I am just right now arriving from Japan. I'm living in Japan. On behalf of NRNA, Non-Resident Nepalese Organization, this organization, we have 7 million around the world. Among 30 millions of Nepalese populations, we have 80 countries, we have our organizations. And this is, we call it United Nations of Nepalese Diaspora. And we established this organization in 2003. This is main, our motto is for Nepali, by Nepali. You all friends of Italy, you know the Nepal, we have our small economy, but with a big opportunity. Our right-hand side is bigger economy of India, and left-hand side is big economy of China. This biggest economies between, we are trying to develop our nations as a huge tourist destination country where all you are here. Mr. Suraj Vaidya, the head of this, our greatest friend, he is in charge of this whole movement. We have the lots of, I didn't have to say more. Already the presentation was already, you hear about that. And this next year, we are going to hold the tourism, Visit Nepal. This is Nepalese tourism year. This tourism, we have lots of, we call it God as a guest. We respect the God, by birth, we respect God, guest as a God. So please come to Nepal to enjoy the hospitality, to enjoy Nepalese nature, and to support the nation development process. Thank you very much. Thank you.